This is Zeus from Olympus. If you are watching this, keep it to yourself. Greetings, esteemed heroes of Dominion. It is I, Zeus, returning with yet another captivating video to shed light on the intricate dynamics of hero wars. Today, our focus shifts to the enigmatic Sebastian, a figure whose mere presence has reshaped the very fabric of combat strategy within our beloved realm. Since his introduction into the game, Sebastian has held sway as a titan among heroes, his prowess so formidable that he became an integral component in a staggering 90% of team compositions. His ability to control the battlefield was unparalleled, rendering traditional control heroes seemingly obsolete in his wake. However, with the recent introduction of King Biscuit Pet, and the advent of Polaris into the fray, Sebastian's once-unassailable dominance has begun to wane. Now, the intrigue deepens as we endeavor to unravel the enigma of Sebastian's shield and its interaction with the formidable power of King Biscuit. Despite the formidable skill set of heroes like Helios, whose abilities when patronized by Merlin, Axel, or Horus seemingly fail to penetrate Sebastian's shield, a glimmer of hope emerges in the form of Biscuit's patronage. It is within the mysterious depths of Biscuit's patronage skill, stay and chill, that we find the key to unlocking Sebastian's defenses. By imbuing heroes like Helios with the ability to transform multiple minor damages into a relentless barrage of attacks, Biscuit's patronage serves as the linchpin in dismantling Sebastian's once impregnable shield. But how does this miraculous feat come to fruition? The intricacies of Stay and Chill, with its cunning reduction of enemy healing received by a substantial 30%, pave the way for heroes to unleash a relentless onslaught, chipping away at Sebastian's defenses with unprecedented fervor. Yet, Helios is but one example among many heroes who, when joined with Biscuit, gain the ability to turn the tide against Sebastian's formidable shield. In our quest for enlightenment, we shall delve deep into these strategies, exploring the myriad avenues through which Sebastian's defenses may be overcome. In our tactical demonstrations, Arachne will serve as our frontline agent, stunning opponents as indisputable evidence that Sebastian's shield has indeed faltered. Additionally, our primary hero, equipped with the ability to penetrate Sebastian's defenses, will play a pivotal role in this experimental fray. Across multiple encounters against the same adversary, our aim remains singular, to irrefutably demonstrate the vulnerability of Sebastian's shield. Through meticulous observation and strategic maneuvering, we shall leave no doubt as to the efficacy of our tactics. Mojo emerges as yet another formidable contender capable of disrupting Sebastian's shield when patronized by the Biscuit Pet. Through his versatile skill set, Mojo presents a compelling case for breaching Sebastian's defenses. With his skill-cursed bones, Mojo hurls charges at enemies, dealing magic damage and stunning them, all while delivering multiple hits that chip away at Sebastian's shield. Furthermore, his ability Totem of Wrath adds another layer of potency, summoning a totem that rains down magic charges upon the enemy team, each strike contributing to the shield's downfall. Mojo's proficiency in unleashing a barrage of attacks, coupled with the augmentative power of Biscuit's patronage, makes him a formidable force to be reckoned with in the quest to dismantle Sebastian's defenses. Judge stands as yet another formidable hero capable of piercing Sebastian's shield when bolstered by the power of Biscuit's patronage. Through his devastating skill Iron Cyclone, Judge summons a tempest of lightning that strikes each enemy, with electrifying force a total of 4 times. With 5 heroes in play, this equates to a staggering 20 attacks in total, far surpassing Sebastian's shield capacity of withstanding only 15 attacks. Through this relentless onslaught, Judge emerges as a potent force in the battle to dismantle Sebastian's defenses, underscoring the effectiveness of Biscuit's patronage in tipping the scales of combat in our favor. Amira emerges as another key player in the endeavor to dismantle Sebastian's shield when empowered by the patronage of Biscuit. Through her cunning skill Art of Deceit, Amira conjures a deceptive veil, granting enemies with the intelligence main stat a wish for boosted healing, albeit at a cost. While this wish bestows a temporary 20% increase in healing received, it inflicts damage upon the recipients, and their magic attack diminishes as they are healed. Even after the wish expires, the residual effect of decreased magic attack persists for an additional 7 seconds. With this intricate maneuver, Amira effectively damages all heroes benefiting from increased healing, contributing significantly to the erosion of Sebastian's shield. Thus, under the influence of Biscuit's patronage, Amira proves to be a formidable asset in the battle to overcome Sebastian's formidable defenses. Heidi emerges as another invaluable asset in the quest to dismantle Sebastian's shield when enhanced by the patronage of Biscuit. Through her potent skill Deathflower, Heidi summons a colossal mushroom amidst the enemy ranks, unleashing toxic spores that permeate the battlefield. These noxious spores inflict poison upon all enemies within the vicinity, triggering multiple attacks against Sebastian's shield. As each spore bursts forth, Heidi's onslaught intensifies, culminating in a relentless barrage that swiftly overwhelms Sebastian's defenses. With Biscuit's patronage amplifying her abilities, Heidi proves to be a formidable force in the battle against formidable adversaries. Kai emerges as yet another formidable contender in our quest to breach Sebastian's shield, especially when bolstered by the patronage of Biscuit. Through his dynamic skill set, Kai unleashes devastation upon his foes, most notably with his skill Explosive Sphere. This ability sees Kai hurling a fiery orb at nearby enemies, inflicting damage over a 3-second period before culminating in a devastating explosion that harms nearby foes. Additionally, with his Blue Ascension ability, Kai further amplifies his assault by afflicting enemies with a lesser explosive sphere after detonation, dealing substantial damage over time and upon explosion. With each explosion, Kai delivers a flurry of attacks that swiftly overwhelm Sebastian's shield, proving his prowess as a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. When paired with Biscuit's patronage, Kai becomes an indispensable asset in our campaign against the mightiest of adversaries. Maya emerges as another formidable contender in our pursuit to dismantle Sebastian's shield, particularly when empowered by the patronage of Biscuit. With her potent skill set, Maya demonstrates her prowess in disrupting enemy formations and inflicting debilitating effects. Through her skill Poisonous Bonds, Maya commands living sprouts to ensnare enemies on the far left and right, drawing them together while poisoning them. This ability not only disrupts enemy positioning but also deals ongoing damage, contributing to the erosion of Sebastian's shield. Moreover, Maya's skill Queen's Revenge further amplifies her offensive capabilities by summoning a magical flower whose demise ensnares nearby enemies with its roots. These roots immobilize foes and inflict damage over time, adding another layer of pressure to Sebastian's defenses. With each activation of her skills, Maya unleashes a flurry of attacks that overwhelm Sebastian's shield, showcasing her effectiveness as a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Paired with Biscuit's patronage, Maya proves to be an invaluable asset in our relentless campaign against formidable adversaries. Kira stands out as a hero capable of single-handedly bypassing Sebastian's shield without the need for Biscuit's patronage. With her skilled dancing blades, Kira demonstrates remarkable prowess on the battlefield. This passive ability enables her basic attacks to ricochet between enemies, with each ricocheting blade dealing a significant portion of her basic attack damage. In battles where Kira faces multiple foes, her attacks ricochet among them, culminating in a relentless assault that swiftly overwhelms Sebastian's shield. With just 3 attacks from Kira targeting multiple enemies simultaneously, Sebastian's defenses crumble, highlighting Kira's exceptional ability to penetrate even the most formidable barriers. Corvus emerges as a formidable hero capable of breaching Sebastian's shield when bolstered by the patronage of Biscuit. With his skill Altar of Souls, Corvus demonstrates his prowess on the battlefield. This ability allows him to conjure an ominous altar in the heart of his team, which retaliates with pure damage against enemy heroes whenever they inflict harm upon Corvus's allies. As the enemy's attacks trigger the altar's wrath, Sebastian's shield is gradually worn down, unable to withstand the relentless assault. With each strike from the altar, empowered by Biscuit's patronage, Corvus proves to be an indispensable asset in our relentless pursuit against formidable adversaries. Polaris emerges as the ultimate hero to counter Sebastian on the battlefield, wielding her powerful skill, Northern Lights. With this ability, Polaris unleashes the dazzling Northern Lights upon her enemies, extending the duration of her allies' control effects by a remarkable 60% when applied to the affected foes. Additionally, the Northern Lights wield another potent effect, decreasing the activation chance of enemy skills by 10 points. This strategic maneuver effectively neutralizes Sebastian's skill, Ode to Serenity, which would otherwise remove all debuffs from the allied team and conjure a shield to prevent debuffs from being applied. Sebastian's shield, capable of withstanding debuffs 15 times, becomes ineffective in the face of Polaris's Northern Lights, thanks to the skill's ability to lower the activation chance of enemy skills by 10 points. This debilitating effect renders Sebastian's defenses vulnerable and provides a crucial advantage to Polaris and her allies on the battlefield. With her unparalleled ability to counter Sebastian's shield, Polaris emerges as an invaluable asset in the ongoing struggle for dominance in hero wars. In conclusion, the intricate dynamics of hero wars continue to evolve with the emergence of new heroes and strategic possibilities. Sebastian, once a dominant force on the battlefield, finds himself challenged by the ingenious tactics of heroes empowered by Biscuit's patronage. Through meticulous observation and strategic maneuvering, we have unveiled a multitude of heroes capable of breaching Sebastian's formidable shield, from the relentless assault of Judge's lightning storms to the cunning deceptions of Amira's wish-granting veil. As we navigate this ever-shifting landscape, it becomes clear that no hero is invincible, and every strategy has its counter. With each revelation, we draw closer to mastering the art of combat in hero wars, etching our names into the annals of history as legends of dominion. So let us continue to explore, to innovate, and to adapt, for in our pursuit of victory, we shall rise above the challenges that lie before us and emerge triumphant, our legacy echoing through the halls of eternity. Remain legendary, heroes, and may your battles echo through eternity. Zeus out.